All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we got
Ah!
real, the man, the myth, Pearson.
Whoa!
Do it, brother.
Hey guys, I'm Gabe. Nice to meet you. Ah! I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I know it's. I'm honestly excited to kind of just go through your story as a whole, just like how we got to where we are now. Um, but yeah,
I
I guess,
love I love talking about myself. I'm like a girl on a date.
love it, love it. Um, yeah, I guess just for starters, like for those who don't know, you did a 0 to Ferrari in 120 days challenge on you.
Yes. Boom.
Um, did you get the Ferrari?
I got the Ferrari.
You got the Ferrari.
It's literally insane. I'm like actually like for when I first got it, it was kind of surreal. I remember like waking up in the middle of the night and like checking the garage to make sure it was still there. I'm like driving it off the lot. I was like, I can take this. But yeah, 131 days. 131 days.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Got it. Um, how much was the actual Ferrari itself? Because I remember it was like the budget was initially like 120K just for the
It
120
was
days.
100 to 120. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How
And
much
then
did it end up being?
before taxes and everything, 135.
Okay. Wow. Little.
And yeah. And then after taxes and everything, more.
Yeah.
which is wild.
So in 131 days, you bought a Ferrari from scratch. How, I guess before getting into like how this all happened, what during that period of time, like what's the most amount of money that you made in a single month in profit from your first day starting that challenge to buying the Ferrari? Was the most you made in like a 30-day period?
Um I would say in a 30-day period, the most like safely saying like 65 safe to say
65K profit?
profit. And
That's insane.
I don't do OnlyFans, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, so that's insane. 65K profit in little over 4 months, starting from zero. Like, how, I guess, I was gonna ask how this happened, how this challenge started, but I guess like let's start there. What led you to start this challenge?
What? Oh wow. Okay. Um, that's that's deep. What led me to start the challenge? I it's a guy named Christian Santiago, because I believe a lot in like, I mean, if you don't surround yourself with the best, like you're wasting a lot of time. I genuinely believe that. And one of the guys that coaches and mentors me, his name's Christian. And he calls me one day and he's like, Gabe, he challenged me on a lot of the things I believed. And he, long story short, introduced me to a principle called 10x is easier than 2x. This is why I started the challenge. It talks about how going from 10x is easier than 2x. For example, let's say you're making $3,000 a month at your job right now. Going from $3,000 to $6,000 is a lot harder. Listen to this very carefully than going from 3,000 to 30,000. I'm like, what? He explained to me that going 2x mentality is usually exhausting. It's hard. It's like it's usually 2xing your input. Well, I'm working at a grocery store for at 30 hours a week. Well, if I go to 60 hours a week, now I'll be making 6,000 a month. Hard, exhausting. But when you go to 30,000 a month, you end up having to let go of 80% of your life. Because when you go 10x, it should feel impossible, an impossible goal. You know, something, what's an impossible goal that you can think of? So when you go 10x, it's like, it should feel impossible, where 80% of the current things that you're doing day to day, you cannot do them anymore because it's impossible. You have to let go of 80% of your life. The problem is that 80% of your life is usually very emotional. You're emotionally attached to it. It's like you let go of that 80%. It's like now you have 20% left. Now you can look up and be like, how the heck am I going to make that 30,000 now? Bottom line, he walked me through that. I understood the principles of impossible goals. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I let go of 80% of my life. I looked up And when I looked up, I saw that window cleaning was very profitable. And I believed I could hit my impossible goal through the avenue of window cleaning, which before I was like, window cleaning? Like, what?
You did, because you did, for those who don't know, and I want to get into this, but you did door to door before window cleaning. When you said window cleaning, you kind of thought it was profitable. Did you like, how did you become aware of window cleaning at all? Like how did you, like,
Yeah,
why?
my friend tried to sell me to do it. I remember he like sat me down and he pitched me to do it. And I was like, no, 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 not interested.
So like he wanted you to sell for him or partner with him or what?
Yeah, exactly. Partner with him. And I just like was just like not interested at that time. And then when I realized I cut out 80% of my life, I was like, what could help me hit an impossible goal? I saw the numbers in window cleaning and I was like, oh my gosh. Like I saw the numbers in window cleaning. I'm like, oh my gosh, the profit's there. like,
Yeah.
and I knew what I was really good at, right? Like I understood my strengths at the time. Like I knew I could build something really big, really fast. So I knew I was really good at sales, recruiting, and building culture. And I saw the profitability behind window cleaning, and I was like, huh, like there's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. What because like we said, you've been in door to door. You would say your skills, like you just said, are recruiting and leadership and like communication. Um, has it always been that way, or was that from door to door? And like, I guess without
Yeah,
combining a ton of questions all at once, but like how did you get to that point where you had now have these skill sets? Did you always have them? Like how did you get to that point?
it's kind of a deep question, but to answer the quickest way possible, like genuinely, it's like how did I develop those skills? Okay, if we're just going off that question, it's like how did I develop the skills of sales, like building culture, recruiting, like that leadership that allowed me to scale something so fast? I think surrounding myself with the best. It's like like that is by far the number one thing. It's like I decided to surround myself with the best. And it's like I understood the value of communication. It's like I knew if I could build my communication skills to a certain level, that no matter where I went in life, it would take me to places. I understood that door to door was the hardest version of marketing. Like if you could master that, like you could take rejection like that, like instead of allowing the rejection to beat you up and allow it to fuel you. If I could master the hardest form of communication, like where would that take me?
Right.
Um, End up surrounding myself with the best people in door to door, literally the best people in the entire nation. I flew out there, was around their mindset, and I was just like wow.
When you say they, because I'm assuming you're talking about the solar guys. I guess let's
Yeah,
go back a little bit. How did you first get into door to door? And was that your first like entrepreneurial thing, or did you try like stuff before sales?
yeah. I got my first sales job selling kitchen stuff.
Like knives?
That's what. Yeah, Cutco.
Like door to door?
No, not door to door. It was all a phone,
Okay.
and I was a referral machine. That's how I did it. I would just, oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, I still remember my referral pitch. And this is the most important part of your presentation. You have your phone on you, right? And they'd be like, yeah. I'm like, okay, grab your phone, go to your contacts. All I'm looking for is 10 to 20 of your friends. Oh, it's so good, bro. But I got my first sales job doing Cutco, and that allowed me to understand the value of communication. Now, before then, it's like before I got into sales, it's like if my friends were in sales, it was like I was in a place where like I knew I had that entrepreneur spirit, that gut feeling to be great. But I didn't have a lot of people around me to teach me,
Yeah.
right? So I'll never forget um, this hot girl in my class recommended me to be in the sale. I was like, this guy called me. I was like, yes, Sophie recommended you, and I was like, hot girl, like she works. I go too. Sales, yay! And I got my first sales job, and it truly taught me the value of communication. I made like 10 grand in 19 days as a 17-year-old, and it allowed me to understand that realization that I just told you of like, wow, like you surround yourselves with the right people, you have those right mentors, And if you can develop your communication skills at that certain point, it will take you to places unequivocally. And I've seen that.
Yeah. So that was with solar. That was the with the solar guys that you went out for, right?
No, that was my first sales job.
So
Boom.
the 10 grand in 17 days was from,
Cutco.
oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought that was the solar.
No, no. No, that was like my first thing that allowed me to open my eyes to that. And then I understood solar was a really good market. I did it in 2022
Yeah.
and ended up finding the best guys in the nation. If you guys know anything about door to door, the guy that trained me was a triple Golden Door Award winner. Like not one Golden Door, he won three of them in 1 year. And the guy was like making he didn't own the company. He was making 6 figures a week. 6 figures a week in profit. Like and surrounded myself with them. And that's when I started going to door to door. And that's when my eyes really opened up to door to door. Um, I saw where it took them. I understood communication. It was like, it's wild, wild. I could go in there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. So you got started in Cutco. Your eyes were opened of like, oh my gosh, like sales. Like I just made 10 grand in 17 days and then transitioned to solar, saw like the opportunity with that,
Yeah,
surrounded by like the best in the world. And
literally.
from there, like you already now you see the potential of like, okay, sales and communication, like you're bought in. How did we get from there to like where we are today?
Window cleaning. I would say to fast forward so I don't talk for 20 minutes. Um, I would say that exactly what I tried to do, like setting impossible goals. It's like I knew like I had to let go of a lot of stuff in my life. I let go of a lot, allowed me to look up, see the opportunity of window cleaning. And when I saw the opportunity, I truly saw the profitability in it. It just made sense. It's like it's so easy. Guys, have you ever sold like 60,000, $80,000 loans for solar? And then have you ever sold like $500 window cleaning? It's like, bro, you could sell them on the spot, like just like right there, and just collect like $1,000 a day like this. Like it's actually insane. Like it's actually insane, guys. If I pulled in like 4 grand in a day, I would be like, fuck, I'd be upset. Like with window cleaning, like the profitability in it is insane. It's just there, and people want window cleaning. And so after I dropped a lot, I saw, like I said, the profitability in it, and I just like went all in. I used the skills that I already had because obviously I've been in sales and leadership for a while. I just doubled down on that. I built it super fast. I understood what I already understood, which was I have to surround myself with the best. I knew nothing about window cleaning. I didn't even know what a sill was. I'm like, windows, frames, and sills. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I was like, what? I knew if I wanted to hit a goal in such a fast amount of time, if I wanted to make the most amount of money in the fast amount of time, what did I have to do? It's what I did back in the day, is I had to surround myself with the best. I had to find someone to coach me, which was obviously Nick, someone that's been in the industry that I could bridge my strengths and bridge my weaknesses. I meant to say more bridge my weaknesses in window cleaning. It's like to help me scale as fast as possible. And that was it was an obvious to me. Guys, I didn't make my first sale for 23 days in the challenge because I knew to prioritize, I had to surround myself with the best in window cleaning.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
So I guess like you were talking about how solar is like it's a $60,000 plus loan versus window cleaning. It's like, oh, like you spend 500 at the grocery store. Like you can buy right here, right now. What's like, what's the difference in money aside, like the actual interaction for interaction, like solar versus window cleaning at the doors? Like, is it like comparable? Is it like just a different product or is it entirely different?
So you're asking like could you repeat that question? Like how is it different? It's different in a lot of ways.
Yeah, just like what's the main like difference in
Type of sale.
just the interactions? Like how does the sales process go? What are the interactions like? in just your experience as a solar sales guy versus selling window cleaning door to door?
Yeah, I just think there's pros and cons in everything. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? Like
Yeah.
just being super straightforward. Like I've done both. Solar was amazing. It taught me skills that will carry me for the rest of my life. The sale is different because it's a true sale. I have a complete structure in my brain of how I sell people at the door. The same thing I do when I recruit other people. It's like I know window cleaning didn't teach me that. However, window cleaning, like when I go to a door for solar, people are like, "Oh, is it solar?" And it's like right there, I had to go into a certain mode of okay, I have to find a problem. I have to do a solution, pull back with them, and I have to close them right there. It's a lot harder. Like people got knocked doors for solar hard. It's
Yeah.
like you're the third guy this week. you
Yeah.
know, like window cleaning guys be upset. Oh, someone popped by into that 2 months. It's like you don't understand. You don't
Yeah.
understand. But solar taught me so many fundamental things of an actual sale. But window cleaning too, it's like, man, it's so much of a quicker sale. You can have cash so fast. It's more of like okay, I have to like, I'm learning. It's so beautiful for me to learn because I never learned this type of sale, but of like drop down sales. Okay, it's like they said no. I'm gonna make a joke. I'm gonna make them laugh. Drop buying pressure, and then get them to buy through just a simple loop. And it's so different. Um, it depends on where you are in your life. It's like window cleaning, you could just make money so fast.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy how fast you can make it. Um, like solar really taught me the structure of a true sale. Like I guess they're both sales, but like a different type of sale that I personally have so much value from, and like it helped me so much. But window cleaning so much less saturated for sure. It's so much quicker. It's just like it's like you're not selling them on okay, this is an $80,000 loan that you're gonna have, for a long time. It's like this is window cleaning. You need window cleaning, and it's like you're gonna get your window like your windows are dirty. They're dirty. Look, you know. So I kind of went on a tangent right there, but both of them, I have such amazing gratitude for, because they both taught me so much. But yeah,
Yeah. No, that makes sense. It's like it seems like solar is a much more you're finding pain. Like what why haven't they bought in the past? And like
yes.
there's
Oh,
so
so good.
much more you need to dive into and like dig into. It's just a longer sale too, because it's big
Yeah,
ticket. It's a $60,000 loan. As
yeah.
window cleaning, it's like impulse. I'm here now. My haircut's good. The
Oh, you
weather's
just do it.
the
Yeah,
windows are dirty. 350. No, well, boom. And it's just
299,
it's
and it's
it
just like you know, yeah. It's so they're very different, both very good.
yeah. What do you like? What have you enjoyed selling more? Like when you just like numbers aside.
Yeah. Numbers aside, it's different. Like, I don't know, they're equal. Like, for
Okay.
example, like guys, I've made so much more money in window cleaning because solar. I don't know if you know, like my past, I got destroyed. Like, it did good, but you don't understand with permitting and construction companies. Guys, you're scrubbing a window with window cleaning. With permitting, construction, it's definitely tough. When you ask me what do I like more, it's super hard because both have like taught me such valuable lessons that I hold on to so dearly. And it's like, if you were to say, hey, replace window cleaning with all your solar time, heck no. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. Not interested at all. If you were to say, hey, do solar for the entire time, no way. Not interested at all. Um, you know, so I don't know. 50-50.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I guess kind of tying this back into like where you are now and when you first started, you were saying how like quick this is, like how quickly you can make your like first sale and kind of succeed with it. Um Do you remember how long it took you to hit your first $1,000 day? Like just you before any sales guys came in?
Well, I wasn't really focused on that. Like if I wanted to hit it super fast, I could. I don't remember. It wasn't my priority at all.
Yeah, because you were building a team because you had to for the goal.
Yeah, it's like that was not my priority at all. But I don't know, um, guys. Like I would say, this is what I realized, Nick. Like genuinely, I realized with window cleaning, not, I would say solid of it. 90% of it, if you go into it with a positive mental attitude, you'll make so much money. It's like that's all it is. Um, like it's just like you just put in the numbers and have a positive mental attitude. It's like you can't not make money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I think the biggest thing for most people is just beliefs and
Well,
getting
yeah, I Nick, like you've seen my social media stuff. It's like what do I always talk about? It's like you have to surround yourself with people that are like you. You just have to. It's
yeah.
like it's almost impossible to succeed by yourself. Almost impossible. It's like you have seen me say that time and time again on the social media. 1 plus 1 plus 1 isn't three anymore. It's 100, right? It's bridging each other's strengths and weaknesses, and like it's like for somebody to go out that grew up in poverty, like where they don't have a lot of stuff. It's like why would you even try to do it by yourself and try to overcome all those beliefs by yourself? It's like just surround yourself with people that you want to be like.
Yeah. I think
So it's so important because you said it's hard, but it's like it's not hard when you're around. That's the only thing you're around. It's only hard because when you're around negativity all day, it's like that's what you are.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like scarcity mindset too of people who like they're used to hoarding and like savoring and saving everything they can, like don't want to invest in equipment. Oh, do I don't need that. It's like it's not about like I hear that all the time, like, well, of course you don't need it, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Like
Yeah,
I don't need an $8 coffee every day, but it makes my days better. And so
yeah.
I have an $8
And
coffee.
people that say, "Hey, I don't need people around me." Absolutely don't need them. But I believe so many people throughout their life, Nick, go they don't need people around them, and they have this original gut feeling that they're destined for something great, and that gut feeling starts to fade because the only thing around them is people that push that down, and that's scary.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't need people around them, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't need people around me. If I didn't surround myself with people that were better than me, oh goodness.
I 100% agree because I think that's what keeps most people stuck. So when number one, when can people expect to see the finished Ferrari challenge? When
I know, I know. We are behind. When everyone came part of the team, like there was like 5 times more content. So I think in the next 60 days, all the videos will be up.
it's fire. It's fire. I'm excited to watch them back.
I know. Oh, it's so good.
It'll be
It's
awesome.
so good. But yeah, I think that just to answer that question, it's like after I did a bunch of revenue, it's like what do I want now? It's like what I want is to be able to create that like reoccurring revenue. That really excites me. Leverage my customer base, create a really beautiful experience, and double down on social media.
Fire. Fire. That's awesome. I guess just to kind of wrap this up for anyone who might be watching that's like they have either just started or they're considering starting and like have been interested in a while. They've been on the window cleaning side of TikTok and Instagram for a while, but like haven't, maybe they're alone. They don't have like partners or feel kind of stuck. Like, what would be one piece of advice to someone who's like either thinking about starting or early in their journey?
Don't do it. Just curl up in your bed. Don't take the risk. Cry. I'm kidding.
Go get a 9 to 5.
Yeah, dude, why not? Let's take the safe route. I would say um sorry, there's dogs snarling in the
Good.
background. You know, it's like, guys, 99% take a jump. I'm sorry, 99% either don't take a jump or quit at the first signs of adversity. It's like, do you want to be the 99%? Just ask yourself that. It's like, it's okay if you do. It's like there's nothing wrong with going the traditional route. Just ask yourself, is that what I want to do? And if that's you, then do it. But if going the other route excites you, man, and you're like, that's me, and you genuinely have that gut feeling, write down your goals, write down what you intend to sacrifice, write down a plan, and have that on a piece of paper and read it to yourself every single morning and night before you go to bed. Your exact goal, what do you want to achieve, what you intend to sacrifice, the exact plan for achieving. Now, the plan changes. And there's one other one. Write down your goals. there's,
Right.
there's, there's these 4 steps in this book called Think and Grow Rich. It's really impacted my life. And it's called the vision statement. If you want to look exactly what I'm talking about, but in simple words, write down your goals on a piece of paper and read them to yourself every single morning and night before you go to bed. If genuinely the 1% excites you, that's where you want to go.
Would you say that's been a big part of getting you to where you are today is journaling and vision statements?
I would say there's a lot more that goes, on top of it. But I definitely think that gives me a lot of clarity. A lot of clarity. I think clarity is super important.
100%.
Yeah, just dive in a little bit more of that. I think when you start a window cleaning business, like problems happen, but I think people perceive problems all the time as bad. It's like, oh gosh, like if you think problems are bad, you are going to die. Like you are so screwed. Problems aren't bad. They're lessons. They're God's way of guiding you in the right direction. Because like you have such big things in your life. Like you have such big things in your life. And God wants you to have faith in those big things. And it's like by having your vision statement and journaling, it allows you to maintain absolute faith and clarity. Um, it's a way to do that. And it's like when you have that clarity, you just see so clearly that those problems are just boosting you. They're just boosting you. You know,
You can't get better without them.
it's
There's
like,
no reason to. There's no reason
yeah,
to. If there's no problems, stay fat, stay lazy, stay comfortable.
yeah. The problem, the problems are so good. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, it's what fuels you.
Yeah.
It's like it's where the lessons come from. I'm telling you, and it's like I have a book designated to lessons. Look at a book designated to lessons. So it's like when you start, it's like if you're not getting beat up, it's like there's no value. It's like the value is where it gets hard. That's where everyone stops. That's where everyone shuts down. It's like I'm telling you, the problems when you start, because you're going to have problems, that's when you grow. It's like that first customer yells at you about something. It's like that's where you grow. Write a lesson out about
So, brother. Well, yeah, man, this was awesome. I'm glad we got to pop on and do this. Where can people find Gabe Pearson in the Yes Generation?
it. Gabe Pearson /OnlyFans.com.
Boom. How much? How
Uh,
much per month? How much?
how much do you have?
Whatever
Uh,
it is.
oh, look at this. Ready? Wait. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got this. Oh my goodness. You guys see that?
I thought you were about to like.
Moon the camera. Oh
I was
goodness.
like OnlyFans.
Um,
Are we
the
serious?
Yes Generation, and you'll see the Ferrari challenge on there.
On all platforms, the Yes Generation.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Boom. 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 Awesome, brother.
It's your vision statements. Read your goals every morning and night. Come home.
Every day, baby.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Well, it was awesome having you on. And yeah, go check out Gabe and the Yes Gen, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
Kisses, kisses,
Hope.
kisses, kisses.
Peace out, man.